former undisputed champion at 154, Jermell Charlo, recently was at an event just relaxing with the family and decided to go on IG Live. He said he usually doesn't go on IG Live, but he decided to, give the fans a video and answer some questions and comments. And he happened to actually go across the topic of Jerron Boots Ennis. And he said, I would give Boots all the problems in the world. He said it's a great fight. He said he'll give Boots Ennis all the problems in the world. And he said that also Fundora, he feels like Fundora doesn't want to fight him. Fundora's avoiding him. And then he says Keith Thurman, he's a waste of money and time. He gets injured too much. Then Jermell Charlo says that he will fight Terrence Crawford as well. He's still open to a fight with Terrence Crawford. Then he started to say some things about his coaches beefing while they were preparing for Canelo Alvarez. They were at odds and had a lot of differences that they faced going into that fight. I guess it was because of strategy or whatever. He didn't get into too much details, but he was saying things like that. But went into the topic of Jerron Ennis, and he answered everyone's questions. He said he would give Boots Ennis problems, and that's a great fight. And a lot of people agree. He would give Boots problems. We don't know how that fight would go. And then also, hey, at 154, Jermell Charlo, technically, since he's been undisputed at 54, the last undisputed, at 54, he is still the best on paper. And a lot of people think that Jerron Ennis has options and that he's been avoiding. And Jermell Charlo, another 54, comes out and says that he will fight Jerron Ennis. Doesn't sound like he's been offered an opportunity to actually fight him. Knowing that Jerron Ennis is not a champion right now and Charlo is interested in that fight, I think he should take it or try to pursue that fight. And he can do it a lot of ways. I said probably months ago that Jermell Charlo is a champion in recess at WBA, and also Jerron Ennis was in a position where he could have pursued that WBA title a lot earlier than Abbas, and now he's kind of behind, and Abbas is in line, and also Jerron Ennis. They're all kind of intertwined a little bit. You got Jerron Ennis as the guy who's, next up that could be the champion for the WBA. You got Charlo, who's the champion in recess. Then you got Abbas, who's the champion right now. It's a lot of things going on, but I think that Jermell Charlo is on to something when he's pursuing this fight with Jerron Ennis. I mean, you do want to try to get this guy before he starts to hit his stride at 54. It's a big name to a lot of fans out here, especially with Jerron Ennis' name being compared to Terrence Crawford. That's a guy that you can definitely get in the ring with and make a great fight. But with him not having a lot of experience at 54, people feel like he's vulnerable to a couple of things, especially fighting a guy who's been at 54 his whole career. But Jermell Charlo calling Jerron Ennis out again. We know he put the IG post up. It wasn't really a call out. I wouldn't say it was more. Well, it was a call out because he said he'll give him problems and it's a great fight. And he named off all the other guys and the reasons why he can't fight them or they haven't tried to fight him. And a lot of other guys are a waste of time, like he was saying with Keith Thurman. But Jerron Ennis versus Charlo is actually still one of the biggest fights to make. I know people are trying to reach for the stars with a lot of these other fights, but you got a guy who's called out one guy, then the other guy responds, then Charlo says something, then Jerron Ennis calls him out after the fight, then Charlo responds again. This fight needs to be looked at because Charlo's 35, same age as Canelo. Hey, this is the opportunity to take this chance and make this fight happen. We're talking about some opponents that might not have a chance to fight Jerron Ennis in a few years. So I think that he should definitely look towards this fight. And this goes to show that a lot of guys are open to fighting him, even without a belt. Without a belt, most guys would be like, nah, without a belt, I wouldn't even do it. But without a belt, people are pursuing or looking at Jermell Ennis as an opponent, and they would definitely take that fight. That lets you know a lot. Huge news coming out, man. But you can see the clip that's floating around of Charlo saying this about Jermell Ennis. You'll definitely see it after this video. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.